today.
Always, always. I try, man. All right, with the Hebrew Israelite, and we're coming in week in and week out. All right, to chant down Babylon and to let our people know about what's coming, right? So before we start, we'll turn to the east as usual. We'll give our praises. Yahawah, Ahchyam, Yahushua, Wahar, Kodesh. Double honors to the apostle and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well. Peace, salutation to the brothers, the sincere Ahchyam in the four corners of the earth who doing this work. All right? And shalom wahab to the brothers and the sisters who are awaiting the return of our Lord and Savior, Yahawahs, Ahchyam. All right? So, before you even get into this, get 2nd Ezra 9. 2nd Ezra 9. Let's measure the times. And let's see, you know, what's the season? You know, sometimes people come and say, oh, yo, what's the time, man? And you say it's time to eat. You know? Well, what's the time as far as this world goes? You know? How do you determine what's going on right now? That's the reason why we're in the street, you know? That's the reason why the Most High have called the prophets, the servants, all right, to let our people know about what's coming. Bring that out, man. Bring that out like you know how, man.
From the top.
1, yes.
This is 2nd Ezra,
Right.
chapter 9, verse 1.
That's right.
He answered
Right.
me then and said, measure down the time
diligently
in itself.
And
when thou seest part,
and when thou seest what?
And when thou seest part
right,
of the signs past,
and when thou seest part of the signs, yeah, read it from something. I mean this right.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1.
Right.
He answered me then and said,
right,
measure down the time diligently.
Measure down the time diligently
in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past.
Right, and when thou seest part of the signs, and what's going on right now? We're talking about the CBDC. You know, I'm sure a lot of you know about the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, man. It's a new day out here, man. It's a new day, all right? It was the Oyster card, okay? It used to be the ticket the money and then, you know, getting to the bus. All right, now, you got the Oyster card everywhere you go.
Bank card now.
All right, you got the bank card.
NFC.
All right, the NFC.
On the phone.
You got the what?
NFC, network communication on the phone.
Right, right. That's right, the NFC, right? Then you've got the crypto, the cryptocurrency, right? And that's what they're doing right now. Okay, slowly but surely, they're getting our people. All right, they're getting our people to get trapped by the new things. You see, the beast is a real thing, man. You know. And people are just living by, they're just like headless chicken, going about the business, not knowing what's coming. And when we speak about that, people are looking at us, all right, like we come from planet Mars. All right? Obviously the elite know what's going on. So read that.
Which I have told thee before. Verse 2.
Right.
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time.
That it is the very same time.
Wherein the
highest means Yahawah, the creator of this universe, the God of Israel, carry on,
will begin to visit the world.
To visit the world, this world. And that's what happened a few weeks ago regarding that earthquake in Turkey, man. The Most High visited, all right, Turkey. And the Most High will visit England, man. And when he visits England, it's not going to be a pretty thing. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be nice. All right? Bring carry on, Malak.
wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he had made.
Right, the world which is, and that's what it's going to do. It's not going to be, you know, what you know right now. It's not going to be you going from point A to point B, traveling around, you know, doing what you want to do, going to club, carrying on the madness, you know, carrying on the negative vibration that you are carrying, thinking that you're safe. No, it's not going to be like that, man. Just like in 2020, it's a new thing that's coming. But it's not going to be a sickness. It's not going to be a plague. It's not going to be what you saw or what you're accustomed to. It's going to be a financial plague. All right?
Wow, drop, bro.
It's going to be a financial plague. Okay? Because people are used to go to the club, to go to work, to go to the store, and do what they have to do. Okay? Freely. We know, you know, issue at all. But it's gonna change. Alright? If you finish that, go to Habakkuk 2. It's Habakkuk 2, Habakkuk. Book of Habakkuk, man. I think it's Habakkuk 3, let me see. Go to 2. Good. So start at 1, all the way to 3.
This is the book of Habakkuk.
Bring that out, man. Bring that out.
Verse 1.
Good.
I will stand upon my watch.
I will stand upon my watch, and that's what we're doing. Because we know what's going on, man. The men of the Lord know what's going on. Okay? We know what's going on. Bring it out.
I will stand upon my watch.
Right?
And set me upon the tower. And will watch.
And that's the tower, man. This is the tower. You see, when you see brothers wearing fringes and garments in your area preaching this gospel, hey, that's the tower, you know. That's the tower. We're letting you know what's coming because we on the spiritual tower. We know what's coming, so we're letting you know. Bring it out.
I will watch to see what he will say unto me.
Right.
And what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right.
Verse 2. And the Lord.
And the Lord, Yahweh, his name is Yahweh. His name is not Jehovah. His name is not Yahweh. The name of his son is not Jesus. The name of his son is Yahawahs. Okay, it's not Yesu. It's not Yeshua. It's Yahawahs. Understand this. You will need that name, man. You know how you need paracetamol when you got headache, all right, or you got pain. You need a little new thing or whatever, all right. And when you want to get chill, you go and smoke your weed and drink your wine and your liquor. You will need those names, man. You will need those names if you are sincere. All right? Bring that out.
Verse 2.
Right?
And the Lord answered me.
And the Lord answered me.
And said.
Write
the vision.
Write the vision. Carry on. And make it plain
upon table.
And make it plain upon table, man. And we're making it plain upon table. And we're telling you there is something big that's coming in the UK, man. There's a financial tsunami that's coming in the UK, man. All right? Bring that out.
That he may run.
That he may run.
That readeth it.
That he may run that readeth it. Because you Hebrew Israelite, you Negro and the Czech and Hispanics, you're supposed to be running when you hear that, meaning changing your life, hasting to make change, man. All right? Bring that out.
Verse 3.
Verse 3.
For the vision,
right,
is yet for an appointed time.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, man. Just because things are not happening right now, just because you're not catching hell right now, doesn't mean it ain't gonna happen. It will happen. What time it is now? Huh?
Just because you ain't catching hell.
Right, meaning like just because what we're talking about is not taking place right now, it doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. Because right now it's 5 to 4.
Yeah, 5
But I'm sure that it will come very soon. It will be 9 p.m. But right now it's not 9 p.m.
Yeah.
But it will be 9 p.m.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how long you wait. It will be 9 p.m.
It's coming.
It's coming. It will be 9 p.m. It's the same thing. It's not there yet, but it will take place. It will manifest for us to see. Okay? Carry on, Malak.
But at the end, it shall speak.
But at the end, it shall speak, man.
And not lie.
And know what?
And not lie.
And not lie. So the Most High never lied, man. All the prophecies in the Bible are manifested. They're being manifested. And they will be manifested. They are manifesting right now as we speak. For those who have ears to hear and eyes to see. Okay, carry on.
But at the end, it shall speak.
Right.
And not lie.
And not lie, carry on.
Though it tarry.
Though it tarry, meaning just because it's taking time to come, carry on.
Wait for it.
Wait for it, man. Patience. Hey, how people are not patient, man. They want everything here and right now. I want it right now.
Yeah.
You got the microwave, you got the McDonald's, you got the KFC, all right? You got the air fryer. Everything has to be done now. Quick, all right? How people cannot even wait for a cook food. They can't even put something on the pot and wait for 45 minutes or 1 hour for it to be properly done so they can eat. They'd rather go to KFC and McDonald's to get a quick thing within 10 minutes, man. All right? But the Bible says what? Tarry, right?
Though it tarry.
Though it tarry.
Wait for it.
Wait for it, man.
Because it will surely come.
Because it will surely come.
It will not tarry.
It will not tarry. Hey, example, when before the earthquake happened in Turkey, there was a dog that was sitting in one area. It was barking.
Oh yeah.
He was barking, but the way he was barking was kind of special, though. He was barking as if it was like blowing, the trumpet.
Is it?
All right, and that was the warning, because right after that something happened, and then there was another scene where you saw a lot of dark or blackbird, flying around the heaven, flying around the heaven, and surely enough, what happened? The earthquake, man. That's what he's talking about, man. But the signs are all around us for us to see what's coming, man. I don't know, in Croydon, they're trying to put, I don't know if it's already in place, but they're trying to open one of those Amazon fresh
Stores.
where you go in, all right, you pick it up and walk out. This is what's going on right now, man.
Sure.
They're getting you what? Hip to the thing. They're getting you hooked to the thing. They're psychologically programming the people.
I haven't been to that store though, but I do want to go.
I don't want to go there. I'm not interested in going there. All right? But hey, Esau is working on it, man. Esau is working on it. The CBDC.
It's shocking me, bro. Like, all you gotta do is pick it up, and once you walk out, it clocks that what you take it takes out of your account.
Because it is linked to your account.
Yes.
All right? So right now is the system, and then the next thing is going to be the CBDC, where you've got that program, you got that app on your phone, and then everything, your life is decided through that app, man. Every movement, okay? Right. Everything you do will be through that app. And the next thing that will be that little rice-looking like thing.
Rice.
Right in your body, your rice. That little rice looking like thing in your body, man. So it is coming, man. It is, but our people will be taken by surprise as usual. One day they're gonna wake up and it's over, man. One day they're gonna wake up and it's over for them. And under pressure, Jake will take that thing, man. Jake will follow suit. A lot of you, Jake, are numbered for the slaughter. A lot of you, Jake, are numbered for the slaughter, man. You know how you feed the lamb for the slaughter? That's them. They're getting fattened up for the slaughter, man. Do you have more on that?
That's it.
Right. Now let's go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. Because it's about to be dark out here, man. It's about to get dark in Tarnif. It's about to get dark in South London. It's about to get dark in North London. It's about to get dark in London. It's about to get dark in England. It's about to get dark in Europe. It's about to get dark in West Africa, in South America, in Russia. It's going to get dark, man.
Especially Russia, America and China too.
China. It's about to get dark over there. India. It's about to get dark. You people better wake up, especially you so-called black and Latinos. You better wake up, man. All right? Because it's going to be a decision as whether you should work and get taken by the beast or stay home and starve. And in that day, if you don't have the Spirit of the Lord, Yahawah, Ahchyam, Yahawah on you, you are food. You are food, man.
Good food.
Okay? That day is coming. The day of the Lord judgment is surely approaching, man. All you wicked Israelites, it's approaching. The Most High God judge. Hey, the Most High is a judge, man. Our power is a judge. And what do you have, man? Ecclesiastes 12. Ecclesiastes 12. You know, and 4.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 4.
Yeah, I think you can start from, start from 1, man.
Okay.
Let's bring that out.
It's Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes, right?
Chapter 12, verse 1.
Right?
Remember, now thy Creator,
right?
In the days of thy youth.
So now remember, while it's time for you so-called Negroes and you so-called Latinos, while it's time, remember your power, man. Hey, you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to the Most High. Or you can lie to me, but not lie to yourself. Because if you're a Negro and you're a Latinos, you've got a power. You've got a God. And this God, his name is Yahawah.
Word.
And that God is a judge, man. And he's watching you. You've got angels around you 24/7 reporting back to the Most High about your wickedness. Okay?
Hopefully goodness too.
Of course, if you're into righteousness, you're blessed. And in that day, you're gonna have the mark of exemption on you. Hey, like he says in Ezekiel 9, 4 and 6, you will have that exemption of you on you, Salakia. But for the wicked one, it's gonna be the sword. It's gonna be judgment. The Most High ain't gonna spare. He ain't gonna spare no one, man. So read that.
Hey. It's Ecclesiastes.
My brother, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah.
Love.
Shalom.
Love. Read it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12,
right?
Verse 1. Remember now thy Creator,
right?
In the days of thy youth.
In the days of, so while you've got time, man.
Acknowledge the Lord,
Alright, when you got time, get this knowledge. Get this knowledge. Carry on.
While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh.
Right, you see?
But
he said, well, read that part again. That's not meat. See, when you eat food, you take your time to eat the thing because it's free. You know, when you go to that turkey shop, you take time to eat the food, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to read. You get what I'm saying? Read it slowly so you can really matter. Marinate, you know? Read it.
While the evil days come not.
Yeah, while the evil days come not, meaning right now if you got time, you can go, you know, you can go, you know, from point A to point B. You can set up stuff. You can get ready. You can learn this truth. You can grow. You know, you can prepare yourself, basically. This is the time of preparation, man. Getting ready. Read it.
Know the years draw nigh.
Right?
When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
You see that? I have no pleasure in them. Because a lot of you people that are stacking money, a lot of people that are stacking wealth, you won't be able to enjoy that wealth when the time comes, man. And in 2020, when you couldn't even leave your house, money, what was money? If anything, you could maybe buy some stuff from the online thing. And that was about it. You couldn't travel. At some point, they say you need the juice, you need the poison before you travel, man. But it's gonna get worse.
Locked down.
Locked down.
And the thing is as well, yeah, like I'm thinking early March,
right
around this time in February, what's it called? They're stopping the booster jobs. So what was it all for?
Exactly, and that's how you know that Esau is the devil the Bible speaks of. So that has he's trying to kill people, man. He's trying to kill people. So what happened to the deadly thing there anymore? People weren't used to wear a mask. Where is it? All of a sudden, once the Ukraine and Russia war started, the virus is gone, man. He went back home. Now he's chilling, drinking a yan, smoking a little weed and that. A little Igbo. Huh? The virus is smoking Igbo now. Chilling somewhere in the west side of Nigeria. And Ivory Coast and that. Alright? So carry on, Malak. It's a joke. Why? These blind, they ain't gonna see nothing, man. Walking around like headless chicken. Read it, Malak.
Verse 2.
Right?
While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars do not darken.
See? Because there's a dark time that is coming, man. And your politician, your military, your army ain't going to be able to stop it, man. Because it's a divine order. It's a divine order. A divine order. Okay? Read it.
No, the clouds return after the rain.
Right. So that means once the Most High bring it out, you ain't gonna be able to stop it, man. You can't control it because that's the angels, man, that are working around. The workings of the divine, man.
Right, now it's time.
Now it's time, man. It's gonna be time very soon. You better wake up before it's too late. Oh yeah. Anytime in time of trouble, women always looking for a protector, man. And let me tell you something. Even if you got a man right now, if you haven't got the Spirit of the Lord in that day, he won't be able to protect you, man. Read it.
Verse 3. In the day, when the keepers of the house,
in the day when the keepers of the house, meaning the government, your government ain't gonna be able to help you because in 2020, your government, the only solution that your government had is to give you the poison, man.
Saying that it's saying, they're gonna say to you, it's right to do it.
Right.
You have to do it.
You have to do it. It's right to do it. Right. And then a lot of people are dropping, man. Go and watch that documentary, Died Suddenly. It's not gonna be on Netflix, man. That's the thing. Even when you utter it out, sometimes they can censor you, you know, on YouTube, man.
Is it?
Yeah. Because it's a documentary that shows how all the people that took the juice are dropping. They're dropping, man, like flies. But this is the same gate. The gatekeeper told you to gather, right? The gatekeeper told you that was the solution. But clearly it wasn't, man.
I'm glad that people trust the government like dummies as well. They'll trust the government thinking, the government's looking out for you. But you gotta look out for yourself at the end of the day, man.
Hey, you gotta have that wisdom. That's what the Bible says. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, man.
Stable,
People walking around, I don't know where they're going, man. Money. You think money gonna save you? You think the gold and your silver gonna save you? You must be out of your mind if you think that, man. When the time comes, it's gonna be the Holy Spirit. It's gonna be the Spirit of the Lord. It's gonna be the Thawa. It's gonna be the mark of exemption, man. The supernatural intervention. The angel walking around saving the righteous, man. But at the same time, destroying and killing the wicked. Trapping them. Anybody that get that thing in his body, that CHIP in his body, is done. There's no redemption. There's no turning back for that, man.
No, you have to take it out.
You can't take it out. Because there's I don't know if it's cyanide, but one of those I don't know if it's mercury or whatever, but one of those deadly, you know, deadly contents in that. But to make it work with certain certain things, certain elements, and those elements are not even good. If that thing breaks in your body, it goes into your system, you're done. So you can't take it out, man. There's no repentance. There's no repentance. A lot of you brothers gonna take it under pressure, and a lot of women will take it under pressure because you won't have the Spirit of the Lord on you, man. It's about having the Spirit of the Lord on you, man. The Spirit of Yahawah, Ahchyam, Yahawahs. You won't be speaking English every day. Them Israelite, man, speaking English every day. They can't even speak Hebrew. Get back to that ancient time, that old vibration, the old ways. Yes, Sakarian.
Verse 3. In the day,
right,
when the keepers of the house, right, shall tremble.
See, even the government will tremble in that time because they won't know what to do in that time, man. They think they know what they're doing right now, but they don't even know that they're being, you know, trapped and shrieked by Yahawah, Ahchyam, Yahawahs. Bring it out.
And the strong men shall bow themselves.
As what?
And the strong men.
And the strong men
shall bow themselves.
You see, even the army in that day, man, they're done with, man.
And the grinders.
And the workers. There ain't gonna be no workers. Just like in 2020, people were laid off. They stayed at home, man. They couldn't go to work. They had to work from home, all stressed out and depressed and that.
Trust me.
Couldn't even go to the park, man. Bring that up, brother.
And the grinders cease.
Right, no work, man. Famine now here, man. Because when the CBDC come, you will need that. Because they will control you. That's how they want to make ultimate slaves now, man. You are a slave, but ultimate.
Yeah, ultimate, yeah.
They want to make an ultimate slave. They want to. You know how you got a dog and you put like a tracker in him.
Yeah.
He can go all over the place, but you got like a system where you can watch his whereabouts.
Yeah.
That's where these people are going to be very soon, man.
But there will be so many people in your chip. Like you're gonna have to enter a code to find that specific person. Obviously, a lot of people will be taking it, God forbid, but a lot of people.
But that's easy because the central bank. That's what they said. In order for people to be enslaved, it has to be money. They have to follow the money route to enslave people. That's the first stage.
Yeah, sure.
After they enslave you money-wise, and now they're going to enslave you socially-wise. In a social context.
I reckon either China or America's going to bust it out first.
China already started. You've got something called the social credit system in China.
They want to scan your face in the street.
They know everything about you. If you do a lot of littering, just by that, they can reduce your favor as far as certain things. There's certain place you won't be able to go. You won't be able to travel certain area. If you got too much, if your credit score is not that good. You know how you got a credit score as far as finance?
Yeah.
You can have a credit score socially. But in order for that to happen, they have to be able to track you financially, socially, digitally. You see what I'm saying? To know all your move. Like I said, right now, if you go and buy something in Tesco, the transaction happen between your bank and the Tesco bank. And after that, it goes through the central bank, but you are not as this is just a number. But once they put in place that CBDC system, now it's a direct relationship between you and the central bank, man. They know exactly who you are. If let's say you're not supposed to shop within a 1 mile radius, if you move outside that 1 mile radius, they can stop it. You go and pay from cannot make the payment. Cannot make the payment. So bullshit. Hey, but the men of the law ain't gonna take this, man. This is why it's gonna be serious, man. Because we ain't gonna be under your system, man. And we know you're coming. We know that. We saw the flood. We know it's coming. But we're gonna believe in the Most High, Ahchyam, Yahawahs, man.
Yo.
Because the Bible says, right? The Bible says, contend with the faith, meaning stay strong till the end, man. Fight till the end, endure till the end, man. All right, so carry on reading.
And the strong men,
right? And the strong man
shall bow themselves.
Man.
And the grinders, cease because they are few.
Right?
And those that look out of the windows,
right?
And those that look out of the windows,
right?
Be darkened. Yeah.
Who's the Shiroma? Bro, man. Hey, Rahman. That's my man. Yeah, you. You stay strong, man. I'm strong. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, man.
Long time. Dan.
Oh, sorry.
All right. I'm happy to see you guys. Let me put the camera on them, man. I'm shook. Hey, Ahchyam, Yahawahs. Yeah, man. Mitch, those are the brothers.
Yeah.
I used to do I still do the work. Yeah, Malak, just stay there. Right, so the brothers, man, it's a pleasure seeing you guys, man. We're talking about the CBDC. Okay. You know, what are we reading? Read it again to the brother. If you got any precept, you can bring it out. And then let's do the work, man.
Okay. This is Ecclesiastes,
right?
Chapter 12, verse 3.
Right.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
So in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and I was talking about the government. You know, I was saying that in 2020, if you think about it, the government told our people to take the juice, all right, and they trusted in that government, all right. But the Bible is telling us to actually put our faith in the Most High, right? Because we are the keepers.
That's right.
We understand it, and when you read Isaiah 33:6, it tells you that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. All right, so carry on.
And the strong men,
right? And the strong man, which is their government, all right, what they're gonna say to you is like, oh, you know what? The CBDC is a good thing for you.
That's right. That's right.
You know, take it, man. You need that to make move. You need that to live your life, to for your family to be happy, your family to be blessed, and to be a citizen, which is not the case. Because the Bible telling us, if you're Revelation, can someone bring Revelation 14:9, man? Because this is what's going to happen. For brothers who think, or the Israelite who think that he can just, trust the government, man. Revelation 14:9. Still on that.
Yeah.
Revelation 14, verse 9.
Right?
It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice,
Right.
if any man worship the beast and his image,
If any man worship the beast and his image, right? And we know that the beast is the Roman Empire, man. Right? And we slave under that empire. And the image is the system that he put in place to blind us.
Precept up.
The matrix, bring it out, man.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes
That's Sharala.
chapter 12 and verse 10.
Bring that out.
Never trust thine enemy.
Never trust thine enemies, man. And our people, hey, that's the reason why we went to slavery. Because in the west coast of Africa, how people don't understand. They say that, the Hamite, yes, the Hamite brought us in slavery. I mean, they, were in cahoots.
They were co-conspirators.
Right, with the Edomite to bring us to slavery. But let's not forget that also how people, case in point, right now as we speak, I'll give you an example as far as like the hip hop scene, right? You've got Jay-Z, you've got P. Diddy, what are they doing? They're in bed with Amalek, right? And coming up with those deals to, get a young one into that, that mindset and that spirit, all right? But they're Israelite.
Yes.
And even Martin Luther King.
Yes.
I believe that communitarianism is the best thing, because our people used to do that before. We used to be in our community, and then we connected business. If you think about King Solomon connected business with that guy, Hiram.
Hiram Abib.
Right, Hiram Abib. His mom was from Israelite, but his dad was like Sidonian.
Sidonian, yeah.
Phoenician, right? So, but we didn't like trust them the way, we didn't trust them like that. We stayed in our area, they stayed in their area, we connect to business. But with Martin Luther King, what he did is that he brought us into that Edomite vibration and mindset. That's what he did.
I think at the end of it, he was saying he regretted doing that.
That's right.
That's a week before they killed him as well.
That's right.
Even when you look at the Maccabees, Jason, wanting us to join hands with the heathen, to take on their customs.
Bring it up, man. Read it, man. Read it. Bring it up, man.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Right.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Exactly. So he's going to show you sooner or later. And that's what they did. We were talking about that earlier with the Jews, right? With Vanessa. He was telling me that what he didn't understand at some point is it all disappeared. Yeah. They were telling us, you can't make a move unless you go Vanessa. You can't travel unless you go Vanessa. And then once the Russian and the Ukraine started a war, boom. It's like, the virus now went somewhere in the west coast of Nigeria to smoke some Ebo, to relax. It was nowhere to be seen anymore, man.
And that's what they call it over there, Ebo.
It was nowhere to be seen, all right? Why? Because at the end of the day, they will always show who they are. Right. They're always gonna, that's why I say to brothers, man, no matter what, we should stick in this, because we know better. If anything, warn these people about what's coming. For those who take heed, hey, they will be blessed.
Either they hear or they forget.
But those who don't take heed, there will be consequences to it, man.
That's right.
All right? So you just keep at it. Just make sure. Bring it out, man. Bring it out, man. Really? That was it? Okay, then. So carry on with the...
Have you got your sword in you?
Yes.
I'm feeling I don't know how that
Yes. Don't worry, man.
Shoot.
Let me use my brother's
Don't
sword,
worry, man. I got it. I'll give you in the
Give him a nice sharp one.
Yes. Take that one.
I don't care if it's bright, sharp, dull, whatever.
I'll take that one as well, man. Take that one. Take that one.
My brother's sword.
Whoa. Let's go.
You got?
I ain't got. I left it home. Yours, isn't it? But I didn't know you were gonna come.
I need to download it. My memory. I need to get.
Yeah, Malak, read it, man. Read it. Read the Ecclesiastes 12, man. All right, then.
King James Bible was apocryphal.
Bring that on, Malak, man.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 3.
Right?
In the day when the keepers of the house are tremble.
In the day when the keeper, because the time will come when even himself will tremble, man. How am I gonna trust, all right? How am I gonna trust the strong man that will tremble in that day? I'd rather trust the Yahawah Ahchyam, Yahawahs.
Right.
Because if you put your faith in him, it will give you the spiritual power. It will give you the spiritual power. It will give you the spiritual power for you to contain the flood that's coming. It's because in Isaiah 59 and 19, they clearly say that, you know, that will come like a flood. But he said that the Spirit of the Lord, Yahawah Ahchyam, Yahawahs, will raise a standard. So who are we going to trust in those days? When the CBDC come where they are required to have, you know, a system as an app in your phone, you know, where you can't do any move without it. Are you going to trust Yahawah, or will you trust, you know, the government? Because the Bible clearly tells us what? Tell us that we should. There will be trembling. All these rich people will have to make it. All these jakes that have money, millionaires and that, the Jay-Z's and that, they're going to have to make a decision as to whether they want to stay away from the system or they want to be in bed. They are in bed with the system, but in an ultimate way, be slave.
Can I just add? They already made that decision. Because there's a point in the system of music or entertainment where you're becoming a star or you are a star, you're taking it to the next level, and at that point they make you make that decision, right? So if you choose not to, then your career just gets cut.
Right.
Like Yeezy.
Yes. But
like Yeezy, man.
Once you make that decision, that's when you blow up. That's what they call it. You blow up. But you've already compromised your spirit. So they already, that decision that you spoke of, they already made that decision.
Oh, so that's beautiful, man. So go to Exodus 21, Malak, quickly. Yes, since you're talking about that, and I will explain even that situation within that context, the situation with Kanye West. Yeah. If you didn't read it, Malak. 21, start at 1, Malak.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21.
Bring that out.
Just jumped out.
21 start 1.
Yeah.
No, that's fine, man. Take your time, man.
Book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 1.
Bring that out.
And it reads, now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. Verse 2. If thou buy an Hebrew servant.
You see, and that's how you know that Esau, right? Everything that Esau does actually. Because the Bible says, well, Jacob is the former of all things. So right. Even his beast system, it's a system that he took. Remember, Esau was around Jacob, man. Esau is a Hebrew. We are Hebrew Israelites, yes. But he's a Hebrew Edomite.
Yes, yes, that's correct.
Because like naturally, he came from what? That womb. So he knows our culture, right? So he's going to replicate that. You see what I'm saying? Because he's not an originator.
No.
He knows how to copy. Bring it out, like.
God. Exodus chapter 21 and verse 2.
Right.
If thou buy an Hebrew servant,
right, 6
years, he shall serve.
Right.
And in the 7th,
right,
he shall go out free.
And you see the term 6. If you go into that, it says 666. Right? That term, you see 6 here. You see 6, it's a very carnal vibration.
Yes, yes.
And it's funny, we even brought that earlier today. It's in the spirit, we brought that earlier today about 6. Yeah, right. That's something.
6 is a carnal vibration. So that's why he said you work labor for 6, and 7 is what? The day, the completion, salvation. Yeah, when you check the 7 seals and that, the 7 seals is when we're about to get into the kingdom.
Yes, yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So carry on, man.
Yeah. And in the 7th, he shall go out free for nothing. Verse 3.
See, he shall go out free from nothing. So that was our culture, right? Read it out.
Exodus chapter 21 and verse 3. If he came in by himself.
If he came in by himself.
He shall go out by himself.
He shall go out by himself. Right? Carry on.
If he were married, then his wife shall go.
Carry on.
Then his wife shall go out with him.
Then his wife shall go out with him. Carry on.
Verse 4. If his master has given him a wife.
If his master has given him a wife, now it's getting interesting now. Because that wife represents the system.
Yes.
That's
you,
right. Yeah.
wherever you got from the system, man. Wherever you got, wherever Esau gave you, man.
That's right.
The case now of Kanye West. What happened when he left? He left without his woman and without his children.
Without his children, without his house as well. You have to buy
without his house as well. You see? Carry on, man. It's raining.
Verse 4.
Come? It's raining, man. It's raining.
Verse 4.
Right.
If his master have given him a wife.
Right. If his master has given him a wife.
And she have bore him sons or daughters.
Right.
The wife and her children shall be her masters.
You see that? The wife, and so that means it's like we have to pay the price and leave. And I'm sure that a lot of them, some of them, even when you look at it, in this truth, a lot of them sacrifice. Even to get in this truth, you gotta sacrifice. And to come out of the Esau system, as we plan to come out, we're gonna have to sacrifice, man. You're gonna sacrifice your job, you're gonna sacrifice whatever you require in this system. This is the situation, this is the time that we're in right now. The big decision that we have to make. Bring that up,
I'm going to say exactly what you just said.
Bring that up.
What you just said about sacrificing and going out.
That's right.
And he shall go out by himself.
And he shall go out by himself.
Accumulated, when he gets thrown out, like if he wants to go, he's going out alone.
Right.
So everything that was accumulated, he has to leave behind.
Right. You see, everything that is accumulated, everything that he gained in the system, he shall leave behind. And this is where we're going now. Once the CBDC is in place, you're gonna have to sell your soul, because when you got the application, right, the application form, with that application form, they're gonna ask you so many questions. And I remember sometimes you would say to me that they're texting you the NHS is texting you, and you're like, fuck off, I don't want you to take the detail. But that's what's gonna happen now. You're gonna have to give your most intimate details, private detail. And once these people got you, now they know everything about you. Every little shopping that you make, they're aware of that, man. Because it's going to be now the central bank system that will know when you go to North London to buy something, they'll be able even to stop you from buying anything.
Yes.
This is where we're going with this thing, man. Of course,
that's where a digital system comes handy for them. Because all they do is press a couple buttons, boom, you go to purchase something, you see decline.
Right. And what's going to happen also is that the fact that for us that talk too much, they're going to clip our wings, man.
That's right.
They're going to start with me. They're going to say, you can only shop in Tonif. If you want to go Brixton and shop, you won't be able to do that, man. You won't be able to do that. If you go, now if you can try it, but when you go to that Iceland, you try it, you see, it's declining. Because the central bank is able to control you. So now that's the financial bit. In order to control someone, you gotta be into the finance realm. After the finance realm, it goes into the social realm. And after that now, to ultimately get you, they're going to now say, we're going to put it in your body. We don't want to track you. And so I need to go to Isaiah 14, please. Because this is what Esau, see what's going on right now, these are prophecies. This is the heart of Esau. When Esau went, let's start at 12, 14, right? Yeah. So,
what's that, Isaiah?
Yeah, 12. Right. So 12.
Yeah.
12, and then keep going all the way down.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Right, and we're talking about Lucifer, which is the light bearer, and obviously he's the light bearer right now, because with the technology, for the simple person, he's thinking And that's how people, even our women, trust Esau so much. They say, look how far we've got with Esau technology. So obviously, right now is the light bearer. Carry on.
O Lucifer, son of the morning,
Right.
how art thou cut down
Right.
to the ground,
How art thou cut down to the ground? Carry on.
which didst weaken the
Right.
nation.
And Esau is weakening the nation right now, man. All right. If you look regarding the CBDC program, so many India, so many countries are trying now, are testing the system, man. He corrupted everyone. He weakened everyone. He want to make all the nation slave. And we're going to find out why. Carry on.
1 second, Malak. One way to interpret it as well is to weaken your resolve.
That's right.
So when you have your own financial system, you're able to make decisions. But when they weaken your resolve, you want to attach yourself to Esau or to Esau's system.
Right.
So that's your resolve is like your will.
Right.
Or your how to put it?
Your resource.
Yeah.
Your resource, your riches, your ability.
Yeah.
You know, your mind.
Yeah.
You know, through education system.
Yes.
Through the spirit. I mean, the religious system. Like,
Exactly.
He just want to take you.
Exactly.
And that's the reason why today, because one of the big problems that we have is our identity.
Yes.
That was taken.
Yes.
So that's how he can weaken as
Weaken
well.
the nation as well.
You know, he make you think that now his monetary system is the best. And our people, you know, slowly but surely, kind of like stay away from what we knew before.
Exactly.
You see? Carry on.
Verse 14. Salakia, verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Will ascend into heaven, man. Hey, he said, when he say heaven, meaning that he want to go so high, he want to be on top of no one, and you can see right now. You got that as well. That's a layer. That's a layer, right? But obviously, we're talking about literature here, so it's going to be figurative speech as well. Guys, so you got the heaven, you got, I want to be on top of all of you. I want to be on top. Bring it up.
It's just like, it's just like
You know the most side.
Yeah.
it's just like it's just like an eagle. An eagle doesn't set his nest on low.
Right.
He sets himself up. He's a powerful bird of prey.
That's
He
right.
sets himself up high and he looks down on everybody. That's how this is being connotation.
That's right.
You look down on everybody because you're
very good
above
point.
everybody.
That's a very good point.
You know?
And Esau is very proud.
Exactly.
Yes.
Esau doesn't think that. Esau right now, he doesn't look in 2020 while everything is stopped. You got locked down. They were still building.
Yeah, they
One
were.
of the most, one of the area of where they were that was very active was construction, man. They were still building because that's Esau for you. Esau is very proud, man, and that's what he's talking about.
And can I just say as well, and you find that, like the brother just said, as you find that, like the brother just said, when the lockdown was on, there was a lot of construction. And you know what there was a lot of? Those 5G towers went up.
Yes.
That's right.
While everybody was locked down.
Yes.
So you couldn't see the work they were doing.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, bring it out, man. Read it, man.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, of Yahweh power.
Right.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
No, read it again. I'll put my, read that part again.
I will ascend.
I will ascend, right?
I will exalt my throne.
I will exalt my throne, you know. And that's how they set up all these kingdoms. And you got, you know, all these kingdoms that they set. That's what they were trying to let you know that we're gonna control this thing on earth, man. As far as this realm, and also imagine the deal that made me Satan, man. These people speak to spirit like you speak to a friend.
Yes.
Because they wanted to control all aspects of this earth. That's what the Bible said in Job 9:24. The earth was given to the end. To the point where they even create iconoclasm, man.
Yes.
The brainwashing of the icons.
That's right.
Because they have to put an image into you. And we all know that image speaks 1,000 words.
Yeah.
To control you, they have to put an idea of them being God in your psyche. And that's what they did. And they were very successful with that. You see? Carry on, Malak.
Also, if I can say about
Yeah, of course, Malak.
you have to realize we upon this earth is meant to be a representation of the Most.
That's right.
Satan itself as a representation
That's right.
upon this earth.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
Esau.
So we are the counterparts
Yeah.
of Yahawahs. And Esau is the counterpart of Satan, man. So when we say that he's Satan, it's not too far-fetched.
Yeah.
Because he moves in that spirit.
That's right.
Esau is the only one that would say that a man can go with a man and be, hey, a lot of these guys that go, they're very successful, you know.
Yes.
And it seems that the more they do wickedly, the more they become successful.
That's enjoyable.
But let Jake do that. Let Jake do that, man.
That's
The curse.
Matthew 4 where it says if you bow down.
That's right.
Yes.
You know, all these things I will give you, man.
That's right. Hey, bring that on. Carry on, man.
I
Carry
will
on.
sit also upon the mount
Right?
of the congregation.
Right?
So that would be on the top of the congregation.
And that means, what's the congregation?
Well, where the congregation?
And isn't that what he's doing? He's
That's
reading on
exactly
us,
what
man.
he's doing, yeah.
He's peeping as strong men. Look at the NBA, man. He's peeping as strong men.
Yeah.
Look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z is not confident with all the billion they have. He lacks something. He hasn't got the spirit, man. They took it, they raped him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got raped.
Yeah.
They took that inside, that inner being.
Spiritually and maybe even physically. But
No, they did that physically, man. Like, it's serious. It's the sick man, man.
Yeah.
That's why we have to let the spirit flow in there, because the flood that's coming is going to be a serious
They
thing.
call it buck breaking. You got buck break.
Bark break, man. Yeah, man, carry on.
I will sit also upon
Right.
the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, which is where we are now. Verse 14.
Let's Dasharala, can you speak to the guy, please?
Well, you
Mormons,
you
innit?
are the Mormons, in it, and Latter-day Saints, you call yourselves, in it.
We're just curious what you're up to.
Teaching the Bible.
So you was asking us what we teaching.
Yeah.
Well, we actually teach the truth of the Bible. Yeah. So we actually come out the scriptures. We don't say anything that's not in the Bible. So what is it you want to know?
Are you making a video or?
So, okay, I'll let the brother speak because
Let me ask
in
you a
order.
question.
I'll let him
According
or
to the
him,
Bible.
you or you speak.
Who did Christ come and die for? According to the Bible. Based upon what verse? John 3:16, for God so loved the world.
Sure.
Yeah. Now, if I read to you Matthew 13:39, Luke 2:1, and John 3:16, those three verses have the word world in it. And we know that the New Testament was translated from the Greek. So my question would be, are those the same word in the Greek? They're not. They're not. So when you read the word for world in John 3:16, it does not mean everyone. The world is dealing with a specific group of people. Even when you go into the English, is there one definition for the word world? You got the sea world, the sports world, whether the rich and famous. So John 3:16 is speaking about a specific group of people.
Saints.
So I'm going to bring out Matthew 1:21. Let me show you who he died for.
Malak, pick up your phone.
Matthew 1:21. Listen to this.
I'll get it. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21.
No, what we do, we teach our people that the Bible is a true book, but we've never been taught it properly. And through the prophecies in the scriptures, it teaches you that, see everybody here? We're the physical descendants of the people in the book. And we're going through what we go through because we made a covenant with our God, and we're breaking that covenant. This is why we're being punished and in the condition that we're in. And our big brother Christ came to redeem us. He came to redeem us, not everybody. And listen to what, do you think the angel that came to Mary, do you think the angel knows who Christ came for? So let's see what he says.
Listen to this. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 1 and verse 21. And it reads, and she shall bring forth a son.
So the angel is telling Mary, you're going to bring forth a son. Read it as it is.
Yeah, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
Go on.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
So my question is, who's his people? According to the Bible.
But we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, well, I'll be quick. Who's this people according to the Bible?
Man, say I'll be quick.
Matthew 2 and 6.
Right, you say
So let's
everybody,
see
yeah?
what the Bible
Let's see what
says.
the Bible says. This is why it's important to come out of the Bible, not out of your own understanding.
That's right.
Listen to this.
That out.
This is Matthew chapter 2 and verse 6. And it reads, "And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor."
Hold on. Who's the governor that's going to come out of Judah? Hold on. And you got elder on your thing there.
Can I ask you something?
I could pull up a lot of individual scriptures that you wouldn't.
No, but
understand either.
what?
Say that again?
Pull it up.
Pull it up, man. We got time. Pull it up.
That we wouldn't understand.
No. Don't do that. Don't. You say something. Look, you say to yourself. You say, I can pull up precept that you won't be able to understand it. So once it's like you declare war. So you're gonna have to go all the way. Pull up the Bible, man.
No, it's not.
No, it's a way of saying that. You know, it's don't worry. You cool. We peaceful brothers.
But I just don't have time.
But why can you? When you say something and then you go, it's a bit, you know. One scripture.
Well,
One
let's
scripture.
see who is finished that off, right?
We really do have to go. I just wanted to say
listen.
hi. It's nice to see you guys.
He said, "Out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people
Not
Israel."
everybody.
Israel.
These people don't
And
know.
That's right.
these people would say that oh, that's spiritual Israel. You can be grafted in.
Right.
Now, can I wake up tomorrow and say, oh, I'm going to be a Chinese and I'm not going to be a Chinaman?
Exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
That's
You only
right.
can be from the seed of that lineage of
That's
that
right.
people.
That's right.
And these are, you know, that they're just like the churches them that send them out like lambs to the slaughter.
Exactly.
He's
Lamb
got-
to the slaughter,
he's
man.
got elder on his tag.
I used to go to that church.
That's why you saw you, but I'm
You
glad
can
now you're
say,
out of it.
man.
Bro, you ran, bro.
Go on, the Shirola, man. Damn it. Damn it. Come on. All right, man. Let's get back to it,
Them
man.
brothers give themselves titles for the sake of it.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, Esau is not it, man. It's not it, man.
That's what they do, precepts.
Precept upon precept. That's that Isaiah 28, man.
Yeah.
Isaiah 28 and 13, but yeah, man. Hey, so when we were like Isaiah 14, and I believe
Well, we start at 12.
no, let's go to 14.
14, yeah.
So this is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 14.
Bring that out.
I will ascend above the heights of the cloud.
Right. So the cloud, man, talks about what you see, the element, the Shemayim.
Yes,
That's it.
The Shemayim, man.
That's right.
Shemayim, carry on.
I will be like the Most High.
You see that? And that's Esau have a God complex.
That's right.
Esau have a God complex, man. He's coming over here telling us, oh, I can pull out precept that, you know, you want me to understand. Pull it out.
And then he called
You
them
run away.
away.
I don't understand, man. Exactly.
He couldn't back it.
Pull it up, man.
I was
We want a
I was
conversation.
slap, yo, I was slap with you, know.
No, stop
I'm
it,
telling
man.
you,
Please don't do that.
the Bible, you know.
Don't do that.
This one,
Verse 15.
Yeah?
Yet thou shalt be brought
Right.
down to hell.
You see that? And that's what's going to happen to Esau. And even he says in Job 20 and 23, someone bring it out. Man. Bring that out. Bring that out. Job 20 and 23.
It's lucky, I'd say, when it says, thou shalt be brought down to hell, and just like these people that just came up, they've got this
I've only got Job 1
notion
and 3.
about heaven and hell being a place, when it's a condition. When you've been brought down to hell, you'll be brought down to the ground.
Right.
You lose rulership.
That's right. That's what it means. That's what it means. The hell, how hell is right now where we are right now. And that hell will be slavery. You know, that's like Revelation 13, 10, and 11. You know? You got it? You got it? You got it.
Job 20:23, when he's about to fill his
See
belly.
that? And that's what Esau don't understand. You know why? Because Esau is a carnal man. That's the problem, man. It's just like, you know, I lost my train until the guy said, you know, Esau,
When he's about to fill his
when you
belly.
get read it, it's better so I can
Yeah.
get back to you.
Job 20:23,
Right.
when he's about to fill his belly.
When he's about to feel his, because Esau think that he's going to be actually successful. That's what Esau think, you know. Because that's it. Esau is very carnal.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
You see, that's what people that
That's why 6 represents him as well.
That's it. That's it. Let Esau be, man, because Esau cannot be like us.
That's right.
Yahawah made him the way he made him. Right. So let him think that he's going to be successful, right? Right? Carry on.
Moses shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
While he's eating, man. Hey, that thing gonna come swiftly, man. That thing once the CBDC is in place, it's over.
That's more or less the final
because right
chip.
now, the third war is in place.
It's already in place.
Because there's many steps to war.
Absolutely.
Right? You got the time where they're talking little war here and there, like what's going on right now between Russia and Ukraine, and then it's gonna come to full-blown war. Right. And that's inevitable. It's gonna happen.
Yes.
All right.
Precept act.
Yeah, I got a quick one there.
He got a quick one. Nothing quick one. Yeah.
Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
That's right. See, it's for a time, man. It's for, think about it. When the Renaissance started, really in the 13th
or 14th century.
14 and things like that, right? We're in 2020. That's not long.
No.
That's not long, man.
No.
That's not long.
And the scripture says the devil will be loose a short season.
That's right.
Short season.
That's right.
Says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Right.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Where is he, man? And that's beautiful, man. Because not only he's going to become a slave,
He's going to be missing.
hey, let me tell you something, man. You see the kingdom, the free power of the elect. When you tell your children that Esau used to give you hell, they'll be like, Daddy, what? How did you let that be?
Exactly.
Esau, because he would see Esau as a slave,
as a waste
as
man,
less than nothing. He wouldn't comprehend in his mind that such being can get that to his father, man. That's how low it's gonna be in the kingdom. And not only that, after 1,000 years, Esau is no more.
That's right.
See them other nations who will give them time and place, they'll be, they say, oh, we're gonna see how you're gonna rehearse it. Go and rehearse it in your own land. Go and do your thing. But Esau is over, man. That's a beautiful priest, obsolete. You've got your precept. Next time, you got a precept.
Wisdom of Psalm chapter 4 verse 19.
Right.
For he shall rend them,
Right.
cast them down headlong,
See that?
that they shall be speechless.
That's right.
That's right.
Hey, they won't understand what's happening to them, man. See, the elites won't understand what's coming. They won't have word to utter out of the mouth, because it will be, you know, when you got an issue that is too much, sometimes you can't speak, you know.
Can't take it.
I've seen people that lost a dear, someone that really close to them, and in the funeral they couldn't cry. They couldn't speak nor try. That's when the pain is too much. That's what's going to happen to Esau. That's a beautiful precept. And carry on, my life.
For he shall rend them,
Right.
cast them down headlong, that they shall be speechless.
Right.
And he shall shake them.
Take your time, man. Take your time, man. Take your time, bro. Take your time.
That they shall be speechless.
Right.
And he shall shake them from the foundation. And they shall be utterly laid
From the
waste.
foundation and laid waste. That's why in Obadiah he said he can build, roughly paraphrasing, but I will throw down.
The wicked shall build, but I will throw down.
He will throw down, man.
Yeah. And we see the buildings tumbling down.
That's right.
We see the earthquakes. We see, you know, rumors of war.
They shall be utterly
the
laid
uproar.
waste
Malak.
and be in sorrow. And their memorial shall perish.
Their memorial. They will have no memorial. That's what it means, like. Because even us right now, yeah, we got the dark ages, man. People say, oh, they know we used to rule.
Yeah.
Memorial.
4,000 years.
When you come to them, they will have no memorial.
Because what they did with us, they iconoclasm the memorial of us.
That's
To
right.
remove it. But with them, they're going to be removed.
They're going to be removed. That's beautiful. Beautiful, man.
Psalms 37 and 35.
Right?
Says, I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Right.
Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found.
I think break it down, baby. Break it
so
down.
it says,
Break it down
I've
for the
seen
brothers that
wicked
are watching. The few
in great
brothers that are
power.
watching.
Like Esau's at the top of his heights now.
Right.
It says, and spread himself like a green bay tree, it's flush. Yet he passed away. Now, and lo, he was not. And lo, he was not is Bible speak for saying he died.
Deceased.
Yeah, it says, I saw him, but he could not be found. And like the brother was saying, when you read Obadiah, it says like...
What percent is that?
Psalms 37, 35 and 36.
That's powerful, man. That's powerful.
Yeah, like it says in Obadiah, like there shall not be no more in the house of Esau.
That's
man.
right.
And it's not too far-fetched because even in the past, there is a kingdom. I forgot the name of that kingdom. That is no longer. They talk about let's say is.
Atlantis.
Atlantis is one. But also a memorial would be like the five cities of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes.
It's the country
That would be a memorial.
They're done. There's no one. See that again?
We mentioned Atlantis, which is underwater. But the five cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, they would be like a perpetual memorial as well.
Guys, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who was the nation of the lost tribe of the city of Atlantis?
That's a very good question, man. It's a very good question.
When that comes to mind, I think of the Greeks. That may not be the case.
And what's it called? You remember that film Apocalypto?
Yeah.
Based on the Omen.
No, that's the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah, but why did they disappear too though?
No, they're still around, man.
They're the Latinos.
The Latinos and that.
Every nation is still on the earth.
Apocalypto.
Every nation is still on the earth. They've been called by different names now. That's it.
There's the Mashika, there's the Balawans.
Yeah, so I was saying that, it's not too far-fetched.
That's right.
And that will be the fate of Esau. See, that fate is awaiting Esau.
That's right.
Okay?
Those that know it, they're pissed.
Right, the elites, but the product of prophecy. They cannot, because the elite spirit will come to them and tell them, listen, this year, this is what you're going to do. But those spirits are sent by who? Satan. Satan is sent by who? Yahawah. Cool.
That's right.
So it's like us today. We have to stand and wear a garment where people don't understand us. But you don't know who the brother is in his reincarnation. You don't know who this brother is in the reincarnation. You don't know who this brother is in his reincarnation. You don't know who this brother is in the reincarnation. You don't know who you are in reincarnation. You don't know who you are in reincarnation. But you were put in that lonely state. And all you have to do is stand and do the work.
Stay in your lot.
Stay in your lot, the patience of the saints.
That's right.
So we have to go through that. They're going to have to go through
The
that.
saints shall take the kingdom.
Right, and we're taking the kingdom, man. But that's how I want to take the kingdom. That's the first step of taking the kingdom.
Right.
You see?
And we have to say that in its actual entirety. No, it says we'll take the kingdom.
That's
It's
right.
not going to be handed to us.
Right.
We're taking the kingdom.
Taking the kingdom, man.
That's
right.
And the most I do think the way he's taking it is by
And
saying,
we shall
listen,
be changed in the face of our enemies.
yes, but that's different. But see the
Remember
brother.
Hancock?
No, but see, he wanna be Steve's brother.
I know.
Don't let me speak, man. He wanna be Hancock, but he doesn't wanna do the work.
Actually, that is what Hancock was. That's what Hancock was. Because Hancock, when you look at the movie Hancock, he was a superhero. He was a superhero that didn't really want to do the work.
Sure.
So he was
That's beautiful. You know what it is as well?
Yeah.
Do you know something that I found out? Man, if you can find it, put out beautiful, yeah? I don't know. I think you can find it, yeah? Well, that's not only funny. You know, the elect are pardoned, you know? The elect, the pardoned. There's brothers that won't do as much, but they will have the same blessing. I don't know. I'm just saying.
There's one that says if you hand a prophet water,
Prophet's reward.
you will get a prophet's reward.
The one that you talk about doing less is the one that when he gets pennies, like the one
Right. Yes. Okay, the 11th hour. Can you get that? Yeah, let's break that down.
They can break that one down.
And that's what's going to happen. Some brothers that will be around the men of the Lord and they will get a salvation. You
Yes.
know? Because think about it, it's a rehearsal.
Rehearsing the righteous acts.
You cannot keep the law 100%.
That's right.
You are not saved by the law,
That's right.
but you have to rehearse it. Because if you don't rehearse it, you become godless.
Yes. Yes.
See,
What do you want? The talent where...
you see the 11th hour. Let me,
Hold on. Yeah, I got it.
the penny, the
Matthew
11th
20, Matthew 25, 24. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that... No.
No, that's not the one. That's the penny. We don't find it.
I know.
Put 11. It's put 11-hour servant, and he will come up. Yeah. So some brothers. So that's some brothers. They won't have to do the whole work, but because they're around brothers, because they kind of know that the Israelite, they do. The Most High will give them the blessing, man. So talking about Hancock,
Yeah.
the Most High
Exactly.
do what he pleases.
Exactly.
Because everything is written already. To be honest with you.
Matthew 20.
Yeah, I got it.
Right.
Just asking a question, was X-Men based on us?
Yes.
Yes.
Was based on Yahawahs. Yeah.
Nearly all the superheroes are based on the Israelites or Yahawahs. Because remember, the person that created them were the Ish. You know the Ish people. I don't want to say it.
Amalek.
Yeah, Amalek. Yeah. So Amalek, they're the ones that created all these superheroes, right? And it's based on the scriptures.
So what's your personal opinion on
Inspired by it.
what about what kind?
But some of them are even based on it. But yeah.
So the last
What was
movie,
that
the
based
last movie of Wakanda is the southern tribe
And the northern
with
tribe.
the northern tribe
Yeah,
meeting
I told
up.
you that, remember?
And
Yes.
people that lives underwater.
No, but that's just
No,
a movie.
that's
That's
not-
just a,
that is-
that's just a
Is that based on the
scenario.
lost city of Atlantis?
No,
Those
no,
people?
no.
Well,
No.
So you want that preset?
Yeah.
Matthew 20,
Part of it could be inspired.
Matthew 28. So when he was come, the Lord of the vineyard saith unto his servants, call the laborers and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first.
You see that beginning to the last one to the first.
That's right.
Carry on.
And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. But when the first...
And the penny mean wages.
Yeah.
Because penny back in time, the Roman time, it equates to what? To a day wage.
Day's paid.
A day's pay. Yeah, carry on.
But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more.
You see that? So the brothers that were before, you got brothers that been in this for a long time,
Yeah.
working, go through all the pain that the men of the Lord have to go through, man, just to get the same pay as the 11-hour servants. You see?
And likewise, they received every man a penny.
Right?
And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house.
You see
saying,
that?
These last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden and the heat of the day.
You see that?
But he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Did not thou agree with me for a penny?
You see that? Hey, so that's the work, man. So you gotta do the work. So I'm just saying it back, based on what you just said.
Yes,
Some
sir.
brother will receive spiritual power not because
They've been there a long
they've been there
time.
long, or they did the most work, or they got the most fruits. No, it's preordained. The Most High He
But
already
that's it.
written it.
If you're not doing the work of the Most High, you're a child of Satan.
I mean, not necessarily that.
You need to be doing the work.
You need to be no, but that's a bit that's not biblical. Because what is the work of Yahweh?
No, I don't mean like that prophesying and teaching.
Are you talking about the work as far as the law, keeping the law?
Yeah, well, technically, in biblical times, we're still in captivity.
Yeah, we're
And
still in captivity,
The
but
reality of it is we can't keep 630.
Well, that's what I say. That's why I say you have to rehearse it. Yes.
To the best
Yes.
of our capability.
Yeah, but yeah, Malak.
I'm not gonna lie.
But I know, but you're gonna have to fight. Because the Bible says endurance.
Yeah.
Can someone get Ecclesiasticus 2 for the brother, please? Slovakia.
2 and 1.
I mean Babakusha.
What's that?
Ecclesiasticus 2. That's a Sirach 2. Yeah.
my son,
Start at 1 and then all the way.
God. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 1, and it reads, My son, if thou come to serve,
If thou come to serve, yeah.
prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, so, Malak, Mitch, that's what he's saying. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Temptation, no, it's okay. Temptation is all the trial and tribulation that you will go when you come in the truth. So he said, prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, for what's gonna come, because you're gonna be tested. Because gold is tried in the fire.
Yes. I know what's coming. High concentrated laser fire and fire.
That's Benyandam for you, man. Yes, read it, carry on.
Verse 2
Right.
of Ecclesiasticus 2. Set thine heart aright.
Right, set thy heart aright.
And constantly endure.
And you see, hey, Malak, you got to constantly endure. That's why I keep on telling you on the phone. Every time I tell you, yo, endure. Make your election sure. Sometimes it's hard. Look, if you focus on this realm, you're never going to do the work, you know. It's not easy thing, but the most I want to see if you're really faithful. Imagine you got a daddy, he got money, but he want to see he got a business. He can give you the business, but he want you to come. He say, come and see me every Saturday. Let's spend some time together. You'll be like, you want me to go and sit down and look at his face? I ain't got time for that. You know what he's doing? He want to see if you're a faithful guy. He want to see if you say, Daddy, I'm coming. Are you gonna come?
Basically, he wants to see if you're gonna carry on the legacy.
Right, because he has to. Exactly, that's a good point. Because
for a paycheck.
Right. Hey, I have to trust you for my business. I don't want you to squander my riches. You know?
No.
Trust me.
No, but the point is this: you're gonna come out to. You have to come in. You see how he's standing? See that brother is standing and he's boring, and we have to get up and he read. And sometimes he reads like, he yawn and it's hard and that. You know, that's what you're gonna have to do to get it, to get what you want to get, man. You understand what I'm saying? Carry on reading, Malak.
God. Set thine heart aright.
Right?
And constantly endure.
You see that?
And make not haste in time of trouble.
So when you don't go say, you know what, I can't do this anymore, man. I'm done with.
Sidetrack, basically.
Yes, backslide. Be focused.
That's right.
That's the only way. How do you want the Most High to give you, a business if you can't be focused when there's so that means every time there's a little situation, you're gonna run away. And you're gonna leave the business. Who's gonna deal with the business if you run away?
You gotta learn how to manage the least.
You're gonna learn how to manage when you have nothing, 10 pounds. Go and buy you some beans.
Basics.
And do some, get some plain flour and eat it, man.
It's true.
The unleavened.
Yeah, that's right.
Learn to eat the unleavened bread.
That's the spirit.
That's it.
With the peas.
It's just like they say, if you got, should we say £10, that's got to last you the week. You got to pinch that. You can't be squandering it off the same time.
Bro, I've been there, man. If the most I go to judge, how I go to Tesco and I get some peas and plate to eat for like 1 week, I'm telling you, he's gonna give me the kingdom, man. Because I've done that.
Been there, done that.
You know what I mean? And that's the spirit, basically. So, Mala, carry on.
Verse 3 of Ecclesiasticus 2.
Right.
Cleave unto him and depart not away.
That's right.
That thou mayest be increased
Right.
at thy last end.
Whoa, that's powerful. You see that? Can someone break it down for the brother, man?
It says, read that.
Read it again. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 3. Cleave unto him.
When you say cleave unto him, the Bible says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not on thine own understanding. So we have to be trusting that the Most High is going to provide for us, regardless of what the situation is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And depart not away, that thou mayest be increased.
Yeah, so that he can look at you in that day and say, well done, my good and faithful servant.
That's right.
At thy last end.
That's right. Because no one wants to hear, depart from me, ye workers of iniquity, man.
No, you don't want to hear that, man.
You don't want to hear that.
No, at all.
You know?
Right.
You want to sound loud when
Basically,
God tells you that.
foolish.
Yeah.
That's right. Now let's go to. Does anyone have a precept? Oh, we carry on for the down.
Precept,
You have a precept? Bring it up.
2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
See that? Powerful, man. Mala, break it down. Break it
It
down.
says, give diligence. How do you give diligence to making your calling and election sure?
Ahchyam, man. You gotta do the work.
Well, that's true,
But
but a good way to do that is to examine yourself.
That's true.
Yeah, because not everyone's built for the streets. Like, not everyone's office is being out there. But one thing you have to be doing is, the script says, examine yourself whether you be in the faith. So that's how, how am I doing? Where am I going up? Where can I tighten up on? That's you being diligent, man.
Tracking yourself.
Working out your own salvation. You know? So yeah.
We're all fair and tremble.
Hard, man.
Wherefore the brethren, rather give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Right.
For if you do these things,
Right.
ye shall never fall.
Yeah, like, if you're examining yourself, right, you know what, I kind of went off there yesterday, so let me try and rectify that area then, work on that. And it also, like, we always say, like, if you don't be afraid to fall, just don't stay foolish.
Right.
So, when
No,
you fall
no,
down,
that's beautiful. Hey, you pull up. Second, stay on that, yeah. Second Ezra 16 and 70. Let me check it quickly.
72.
You gotta bring that one. But stay on that, yeah. Stay on that. And then that's a beautiful point. Brother has to understand that, man. So yeah, 16 all the way to the. Like I say, then shall be here or below the door.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, from level down and
go down to most right?
yeah, 75 to 77.
Okay.
Yeah?
Actually, read up a bit. Start from about 73.
Come.
Straight off 72.
Yeah, bring that up, my
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 73, right?
Right?
Verse 73. Then shall they be known. You are my chosen.
72, Malak.
72.
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiasticus, Sirach. You don't have it in your. I don't think you have it in your phone.
Ecclesiastes.
Okay.
This is the book.
Ecclesiasticus. That's,
Yeah. 72, yeah?
yeah, 72, man.
No, second
Huh?
Ezra, sorry.
Second Ezra 16.
Yeah, second Ezra 16, yeah. 16.
Yeah, 72. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16,
Right.
verse 72.
Bring it out.
Bring
For
that
they
out.
shall waste and take away their goods,
Right.
and
Okay,
cast them out.
See, when
of-
shit, hold on, when stuff starts to get hard now, they're putting their CBDCs, all of this, you know.
That's what we're coming into. That's the time we're coming into, man.
They shall waste and take
When things ain't looking so good now,
goods
and
cast them out.
hold
their
on,
houses.
Malak.
and everything
Hold on.
starts to fall apart. Go on.
Yeah, sorry. Verse 72.
Uh-huh.
For they shall waste
Right?
and take away their goods,
And take away their goods, man.
and cast them out
That's why
of
you
their
can't be looking
houses.
to build up and set a life like that in this kingdom. No one ain't saying if you can get certain things, don't get them. But just know where you're meant to be setting your treasures, innit?
Trust me.
Yeah?
And just don't be about your goods.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be. Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah.
If you have it, you have it. You know, it's good to chill sometime, have a nice thing around you, whatever. But like they say, if you have a woman, be like you don't have it.
Yeah.
Something like that. Same thing. That's like if you have it, you have it. But don't make it your because you might lose it.
Yeah.
You might lose it. Just have that in your mind that you might lose it.
Remember the scripture says, where a man's heart is.
That's where your
Where his heart is,
I know what
that's
you
his
mean,
home,
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
no. Where your treasures
Where
is.
your treasure is.
That's where your heart
That's
is.
where your treasure is.
Have you ever left the have you ever gone somewhere and you're thinking, wow, like, where's my wallet? Where's my phone?
Yeah.
And your heart starts like
That's it. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. Read it, man. Carry on.
verse 73.
No, 72 again. Read 72 again.
Come on.
72 again.
Yeah, read it.
2nd Ezra chapter
Right.
16, verse 72.
Bring that out.
For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses.
And cast them out. Hey, so a lot we gonna be homeless. Hey, that's what I say. Invest. You know them? How do you call it? Them tents, man. Invest in it, bro.
Yep.
You know, you never know.
And you know, I have one.
Yes, yeah. I know you have one. I know you have one, man. Hey, we should all have one, man. We should all have one, man. You know?
Right about that.
Yeah, carry on.
Verse 73. Then shall they be known.
Yeah, because what's going to happen now?
Powerful.
That's how you're going to find out. Is your faith really in the Most High?
That's right. Yes.
You know, are you going to succumb to, well, if you want to eat, this is what, come take this chip. You know what I'm saying? Come take the MOTB, like, you know. Then it's going to be known where your faith is, man. Because when you read, someone couldn't get Deuteronomy 15. Well, this is what you're saying, man. 15 and 17.
It's the book of Deuteronomy. Sorry?
I think 15 and 16.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15 and verse 16. And it reads, and it shall be and it shall be, if he say unto
So
thee,
you got a servant that's meant to go, and he's saying to you, God,
I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee.
and that's the point, because you love him. You're showing the Most High who you love, God.
And thine house, because he is well with thee. Verse 17. Then thou shalt take an awl
That's the character, man.
Right.
God.
and thrust it through his ear unto the door.
That's right. See, so this is what you're saying now. That's why the scripture said, then shall be known who is my chosen. I told you to have faith in me. Do you really trust me?
I'm saying faith, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a
what it boils
powerful
down
point.
to, man.
That's a powerful point.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 73.
And do you trust me even if your life is on the line?
But then again, he says in the
in the Colosseums and stuff.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's
Get
right.
eaten by
16
lions
verse 3.
and
Ezra.
yeah. It says in Isaiah 65, and I believe 13 or something like that, that mine servant shall eat.
Yes, exactly.
So we should understand that the Most High we bring, because when you read, we are living the book of Acts again.
Yes.
We are living the book of Acts
You know what I
again.
like to say on that though? This is why one thing the brother always promotes is fasting, because it says my servant shall eat, don't say how often.
Hey, bro, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's so true.
Hey, it's so true, because when you meditate, you got to put everything in your mind. The pictures are very important. Because you might not be, don't think you'll be eating like, it doesn't make sense. Exactly, you don't think you're going to have a big belly. Like, come on, man. You didn't have a big belly before. You think you're going to have a big belly in time of famine? It's actually out of your mind. Hey, but if you fast, you're training yourself to not be able to eat. Like, I would say this, even sometimes stop eating meat. Because when you eat, the more you eat meat, the more you want to eat all the time. But when you get rid of meat for a while, you become more, you can go on for a long time, exactly, without eating. So fasting is very important. So brother need to fast and learn how to stay one day without eating, man. And the most I might get someone to give you some food on the side.
You might bring a raven along.
That's what I'm saying, like,
You can do anything, man.
we can do anything.
It's also a means of conquering the flesh.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, when you look at the prophets, them like Ezra, Moses, when he went to get the commandments, they always fasted. Ezra fasted for a week to get some revelation. Then to get more revelation, you had to fast for another week. Then he did 3 weeks straight.
You're talking about Daniel.
No, Ezra.
Ezra. Oh,
Ezra, yeah. Like, he fasted for 3 weeks. He had to fast for 3 weeks.
And Daniel has a situation where that resistance with that, I don't know if it's the demon, when Michael had to come and deliver the angel that came to give him, he was fasting. So sometimes to break certain thing in the spirit, you gotta fast, man. Daniel.
Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 73.
Bring that out.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Hey, but there shall be. You see that? So you go and read it. And there's something you say right after that that's very interesting. Carry on.
Verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Right.
And they shall be tried as the gold.
You see
as
that?
the gold in the fire.
So your trial and tribulation is linked to your election.
Election.
You know?
There's more read on.
Carry on, man. Carry on, man.
Verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord.
Right.
Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
The days of trouble are at end, man.
But I will deliver you from the same.
Now, do you believe that? Is your faith in that, man? You know what I'm saying? You have to, man. That's where you need faith, man.
You want to say something, Malak?
Just like, see what he said? He said, I will deliver
That's
you,
right.
the Most High,
That's right.
not
That's
Esau,
right. That's right.
and in the trust in this kingdom.
That's right.
He will deliver you.
That's powerful, man. And also, if you don't, because you don't have, you need to have, because people, there's brothers out here and sisters, they're like, I'm strong. There's women that say that, oh, I don't need a man. There's men that say that I don't need God. Because they think they're strong within themselves, but they don't understand that it would take the spirit of the Lord in that day for you to be able to withstand.
I remember I did a lesson one time. There will be no independent woman in Jacob's.
Man, hey, listen, the independent woman, right, it's a third world mindset.
That's right.
Yes.
Because in West Africa,
Yes.
men like me go like 2 or 3, cousin go, the one at home and outside is 2. They call it the office. Some people got 2 office, some people got 3 office. But it's over here that women think that, but wait until something happened. They will look for the man of the Lord. That's why he says in Isaiah 13 that in that day the men will be like gold of fire, or fire or whatever. Okay, because and also Isaiah 32:2 says that you will be a hiding place. And Isaiah 3:6, even big men will come to you. You know, big men will come to you and say, "Yo, you know what? You've got the clothing. We naked out here. Help us." That's what Isaiah 3:6 says.
That's the care help us.
You know what I mean? Yeah, carry on, my life.
Verse 75. Be ye not afraid,
Right?
neither doubt, for Yahawah is your guide. Is that it, yeah?
No, there's more.
No, carry on.
Verse
For the weekend.
76. I'm going to stop it.
Okay, go on.
No, it's okay.
And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord Yahawah, let not your
So this
sins.
is what started off this in the first place, where I said,
Yeah, we're saying like when you fall,
don't be afraid
don't
to
stay
fall.
falling. Yes.
Yeah, don't stay falling. Because when you stay falling now, the scripture speaks about being laden with sin. You know what laden is? Imagine all of us jumped on your back and we say, yeah, carry us down the road.
Yeah, burden.
Yeah.
It's like, you won't be able to move, man.
Or imagine your backyard. You got like a backyard. You got a garden. If you don't cut the earth, after a while, it becomes very hard to deal
Very
with.
hard to navigate. Yes.
See?
It's like what, when you're at home and you got dishes.
Yeah, yeah. The more you
Like,
leave it,
the more you leave it, the more money you got. The more you clean the dishes, the less of a burden it becomes.
Exactly.
it's the same principle. Same principle.
Same principle. So let me read for 76.
Yeah.
Verse 76. And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord Yahawah, let not your sins weigh you down,
Let not your sin weigh you down, man.
and let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Lift up themselves. You see that? So don't let it, take hold of. It's hard, It's not easy, Sin is never easy, and you have a demon until the Yahawashi comes, because these realms don't allow you to be perfect. When the Most High say be perfect, it's because by you rehearsing, He declare you perfect. Because if you look in your family, you're the only one that rehearsing the righteous acts. So therefore, you're perfect in the eyes of the Yahweh. But it doesn't mean that you're perfect, because He can never be perfect.
You see that
So
word?
Malak Dawada is a perfect example of what you're illustrating now.
Right.
It was counted as
That's right. That's
That word
right.
perfect. You see when it says Matthew 5:14.
King David.
Oh yeah. Even after war he did.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Yeah, because he had like a repent, a heart of repentance.
Yeah.
And also, there's this Matthew 5:48 says, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. Now when you get into that word, G5046 says brought to its finish. That's why it says he that endureth to the end. It says finished, wanting nothing necessary to completeness.
Exactly.
So us being perfect is us completing that walk, man.
And as we know, it's not an easy walk. We know it's not easy walk. Because what is sin is sweet.
Very
It's
sweet.
It's sweet, but it's really hard to do good.
Very.
It's hard to do good. And that's why we have to endure and
That's
train
right.
ourselves.
That's right. That's right.
Could you bring out 77 because it?
Yes, of course.
It actually
No, we're gonna bring that up,
It precepts what you were saying
Calm.
earlier.
Calm.
Yeah. Bring out 77.
Bring the 77.
Verse 77.
I read, 77,
Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins
Right.
and covered with their iniquities.
Right.
Like as a field is covered over with bushes,
Yeah.
and the path thereof covered with thorns.
Yes. With
What happened
thorns,
to it?
Thornton
Amen.
Heath. That's what Thornton Heath
Yeah,
means.
thorn on Eve,
That's what it means.
Yeah, you're right.
That no man
This place is
may
something
travel
else.
through.
That's
So it's
right.
very difficult, if not impossible, to
To
travel.
to maneuver.
So,
It's like,
so
yeah.
you in the spirit actually completed
Yes.
verse.
Can. Calm,
I was
calm.
fought in heat.
No, read on. There's more.
There's more, man. Like, there's more, man. There's more meat.
It's like grass and grease.
Oh,
There's more meat.
Verse 78.
What happens when you're covered like that?
It is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith.
That's what happens if you
That's
don't
powerful.
endure to the end. No, make the effort to like just keep rehearsing them righteous acts.
Hey, that's why it's so good to stay. You see the energy.
That's right.
See, me and him was there when they came. It changed the energy.
Changed it.
Now people they're looking before they will look at us like, look at these now numbers. They're like, oh, these guys, something is going on. Like you see a lot of people standing there and talking. Something interesting going on. You see, and when now the brother came for that's the spirit because you haven't been there for a while, mate. So now you came.
Well, like,
You know what I'm saying? Now you're talking to him. You're giving him strength. He understand that. Because when he see us like that, me and him like, nah, I ain't gonna come and stand like that. But when you see my brothers now coming, that encourage you that this like look at him like that's a brother. Ben Yam Yam. That's Ben Yam Yam. Ben Yam Yam. Ben Yam Yam. That do the work every Saturday in Brixton, man. They look like a waste man. They're not waste man. This is so important, man.
You know what it is?
Telling you, man. It's
Knowing where your
important.
bread's buttered, innit? And knowing where your bread's buttered and what goal are you
And
seeking?
who's buttering the bread as well?
Right. But I'll show you. I'll show
What are
you.
you
Man.
seeking? Is this
No, this is not my kingdom.
all right then? You know,
Now the brother is beautiful. This is I wouldn't say, should I say a street guy or whatever? Because you know all them street guys in this place, that's he come from the street,
But you
man.
know what?
That's right.
That's a street guy right there, you know?
You see when the scripture speaks about Yahushua comes from Nazareth, that's like saying, wow, man come from Fort Worth.
Right.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like,
Right.
There weren't no man come from Richmond or Kingston. No.
Was it not Thomas that said, can anything good come out of Nazareth?
Is it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Comes to that.
Yeah, man, we're gonna close now because the battery. So hopefully the brothers, you know, it was a pleasure, man, to see these brothers, man. It was a pleasure to see the brothers, man. These are brothers I did the work we have started with. Not only if we started with this brother, Raban, and that's how he always talk about you. It's a blessing. After you did him a big favor coming, because he always speak about you. I always say yours because of, obviously, we just me and man, but the most I use you and me, who were standing right there every Monday doing the work. And my brother, Yasharala, you know, we got history. The brother, that's my guy, we started together. The brother, that's the big brother that I knew from Church of Yahawahs, man. Everything comes together. And it's Al-Tawada brothers for coming, man. You know, it's a pleasure, man. You know, so hopefully you will edify, we'll turn to the east and we'll give all praises. Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Waha, Rakah, Radah, Abad, Abad. That's right.
We out.
Yes, we are.
I want to say,
We are.